Seekers, we're coming to you today from Staunton, Virginia.
We're standing right out in front of Mrs. Rowe's. This place has been in business since 1947. It's a family-owned and operated business, so we decided to stop here today and eat lunch. So y'all come along and join us, and we'll let you know what we think about Mrs. Rowe's.
Let's go check this place out.
Let's do it. This is what Mrs. Rowe's looks like. It's located in Staunton, Virginia, right off of Interstate 81. Mrs. Rowe's has been family owned and operated since 1947, specializing in homemade pies, breads, and pastries. Here are the hours of operation. This is the summer hours. On Monday, they open from 7 to 2. Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 7, and on Sunday from 8 to 2. One of the first things you'll notice as you walk into Mrs. Rowe's is the dessert case. You'll notice they have pies that you can take home. Also, here are some of the homemade cookies that they make here from scratch. These cookies look amazing. Here's a closer look at the menu for Mrs. Rowe's. Feel free to pause the video if you need to take a closer look. And on this menu, you will find the daily specials for each day of the week.
All right, David, I got the broiled flounder. It smells good. It looks delicious. And for my sides, I got mashed potatoes with gravy and apples.
And you had mentioned about the fish smelling good. I can smell it all the way over here. It does have a very delicious smell to it. And they gave you, in my opinion, two really nice bowls of sides.
Yeah, I think that the size of everything, the sides are big, and I also think the flounder. I think that's a good portion of flounder.
For my meal today, I've got the hot turkey sandwich. It's smothered with turkey gravy and came with mashed potatoes. And you can get your choice of bread, and I got the white bread.
See how flaky that is?
I see it.
Oh.
I have a feeling that fish is going to taste pretty good, Cindy.
Good taste to it. It's seasoned well too. David, this is definitely your type of meal.
It certainly is my kind of meal. I've got my turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy, so I love food like this. I've got some turkey and some mashed potatoes right there.
You still eat?
It could be a little bit hotter.
That's what I was thinking with my potatoes.
You know, they're not just to be brought out to the table.
Yeah, they're warm, but they're not hot.
They're not hot.
How about the turkey? How's that?
The turkey's real good. It's just the potatoes and the gravy is not that hot.
All right, David. My potatoes were not hot, so I asked them to heat them up, and you can see the steam coming off of them now.
I can.
So they're definitely hot now.
And that fish you had, Cindy, I tried a piece of it. That fish is very delicious. It reminds me of a whole lot of like the fish I get at a place in Lynchburg that I really like. It's got like the Old Bay seasoning all on it, and it's got a good seasoning to it. And that fish, you know, I was very impressed with it.
It's delicious.
And for dessert, I decided to try me a piece of this lemon meringue pie. I've been having a taste for some lemon pie, and they had it here at Mrs. Rowe, so I thought I'd try a piece today. Well, let's try out this pie and see how it tastes. Let's see. And that is some good pie right here.
I can tell by the look on your face, it is some good pie.
It's got a delicious lemony taste to it. And I love lemon pie, lemon cake. I tell you, this is very good. Definitely give that a thumbs up. And here's a look at our receipt for today. We had the hot turkey sandwich, mashed potatoes and gravy. And Cindy had the broiled flounder with mashed potatoes and gravy and the baked apples and the slice of lemon pie. And the total came up to be $32.19.
Well, Cindy, what did you think about your food today here at Mrs. Rowe's?
David, the flounder was outstanding. I highly recommend getting the flounder. The mashed potatoes and gravy, not so much. You saw that I did ask for them to heat it up because when it was served, it was just warm. And so when they brought it back, it was definitely steaming hot. But the taste just wasn't that good. And, you know, mashed potatoes is not that hard to make. Put some butter and milk in there, salt and pepper, and you got mashed potatoes. I don't know if it was the gravy or the potatoes, but I wouldn't get that again if I came back. I did like the apples. I thought they were delicious. They were sweet, but not overly sweet so that you couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Cindy. The potatoes, I wasn't a fan of them here. You had a brown gravy, I had a turkey gravy, and the gravy, it was okay, but to me, I've had a lot better. It wasn't the best. The turkey was very good, though, came out hot. The bread, I think the bread, that was a homemade bread that they make here in-house, and the bread, it was a little dry in my opinion, but, you know, the food overall, it was decent. I would definitely come back here again, but I think next time I would try something else. Maybe like your flounder, because I did try your flounder, and I tell you what, that flounder was wonderful.
It was.
It had a very nice seasoned taste to it, maybe like some Old Bay on it possibly, and they broiled it, so it was a very delicious dish. And those apples you had, I did try those, and I thought that the apples were very good as well, but the potatoes I wasn't a big fan of.
I wouldn't get the potatoes again. I wouldn't even give them a second chance, just because I'd rather get something else that maybe I like better. Maybe the collard greens. I think they ran out of those today, but I think I'd try the collard greens.
Anything else you want to mention?
No, just, you know, if you're in the area in Staunton, give it a try, support a local business.
And it's been in business for a long time, so, you know, they've been doing something right all these years. Like I said, I would definitely come back again, but I would try something else. And one other thing, I'd like to mention that lemon pie. The lemon pie, I thought that was wonderful. It had a little tart taste to it, which I expect that in lemon, and I recommend the lemon pie. I thought that was great, and I didn't see it until we got ready to check out, but they did have a strawberry pie in the case as well. I may have tried that, but I'm glad I got the lemon today.
Well, I'm glad I didn't see the strawberry, because I might have wanted a piece of pie.
But like Cindy said, if you're traveling through Staunton, this is right off of Interstate 81, definitely stop by, support a family-owned and operated business. In these days, they need your support, and we definitely like to support local. So we would come back again, but I think I would try something different. So folks, we hope that you enjoyed this video with Mrs. Rowe's here in Staunton, Virginia. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also,
from windy, rainy Staunton, Virginia.
Also, if you hadn't done so already, please subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell. That way you can keep up with all the latest and greatest adventures from the VA Fun Seekers. Until next time, we thank y'all so much for watching, and God bless. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.